Coffee Talk is a game without action. It's among the types that double down on story and intrigue. It's the kind of game the Queen loves to play. After seeing the demo pop up in my Steam library, I decided to sit down and give it a try. I'm the Dude, and welcome to the Backlog, a series where we take games from my overwhelmingly large library and see if it's a title I'll come back to now or in the future. Today we talk about Coffee Talk. Our game time was 45 minutes. I want to be clear out the gate with this one. Not everything I complain about in this game makes it a bad game. It's just something that didn't gel well with me on the whole. That being said, I can see where the enjoyment lays in this game. As the game starts, you're the owner of the only coffee cafe that's open at night within a mystical world of Seattle, set in the year 2020. Dwarves, elves, ogres, and demons have all come together with humans to make this interpretation of the city great, but with that brings prejudice, bias, discontentment. As you open the night, your first customer is a human, a regular named Freya. She asks for her usual drink, a triple espresso coffee. That takes you into the only bit of gameplay this game really brings to you, picking ingredients to make coffee for customers and serving them those drinks to move the game forward. Freya tells you a story about how she's landed an opportunity to write a real novel, that lately her job writing stories for a local newspaper hasn't been enough for her creatively. There's no dialogue choices in the demo, so it just seems like reading a book in itself to me. After that, another person enters the cafe. A horned girl with pink skin sits a few seats down the bar from Freya. After you greet her, she tells you she's waiting for her boyfriend here and orders a dark chocolate drink to keep herself from staying up all night because of the caffeine. Freya and the girl talk a bit before eventually the boyfriend arrives, an awfully pretentious looking elf boy. Like a face so smug you can't help but just want to punch it from across the counter. Like a Ross O'Donovan making a super difficult Mario Maker level type of smug face. The dude asks you to surprise him with a coffee of any kind, but then goes into full detail about what he wants the drink to be. Bitter, but coffee, and also add latte art to it. Fuck, man! This guy gave me hate vibes from the jump, so I put some Latin on his coffee as the latte art. Freya goes to work on her novel before the couple get into their story beat discussion. They talk about having finally told their respective parents about each other, and how the conversations didn't go very well. The demon girl saying anything but an elf, and the elf boy talking about how his parents went on a tirade about being holy creatures that were above dating demons, that he was going to outlive her, and that once she was gone, no elf would want to date someone who was tainted by her kind. Okay, boomer. The two end up in a heated argument over family and love. How if the elf boy broke his ties with his family to be with her, he'd lose his immortality. Having the time to think about him between trying to draw dicks on his latte and hearing more of his story, I think I've come to the conclusion that he's fighting his upbringing and trying to break free of the person his parents were. A commendable fight that I hope ends up well for him being a better person than where he started. This is a game I don't want to play more of by myself, as there's not any real gameplay and I like being in the action rather than just being told a beautiful story. It is a game I'll end up buying for the Queen, however, as it's a game that's right up her alley. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe for more news, reviews, and opinions similar to the one you just listened to. I'll be back in a few days with a new episode of The Backlog because, as we say, there are too many games to play them all. Ta-ta for now.